Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Invisible Ink. I don't know what to say about this one. Let's see. We're going to play another one on Expert Plus, of course, with various mods to add difficulty. I've changed a few settings from the last playthrough that I wanted to not double check, but run through here. We're still playing with AGP. Still no contingency plan extended campaign. More missions of still hard mode, all these other things. I made some changes to programs extended settings. I think is the only thing that's different. Um, Still trying to find a balance between the run that made me rage quit and never come back, and the last run, which was pretty easy, despite having questionable program setup. So I've turned extended alarms on, whereas it was disabled before. But I've put it on easy, where it's, I believe, the run that I played 2 runs ago, which was like a year and a half ago or something. I was playing on extended alarms normal, and it really is harder. Here it says easy is, yes, alarm stages are harder, whereas normal is there significantly harder. So we'll see what the difference is there. I turned the hostile AI on again, starting at difficulty 1 as before. I turned off the scaling cap. I don't think it really matters very much. I think I had it capped to 5, but, the last mission you face is difficulty 5 anyway. So I don't think this really matters. I might as well let it go to 12 in case something weird happens. And I turned off no dialogues because I couldn't figure out what the right settings were to let Central talk the times I wanted her to talk and not talk the times I don't want her to. So we're just going to hear Central more than I usually would. And let's hit randomize until I see something that looks inspiring. Emergency Reserve Mercenary, huh? I mean, Emergency Reserve is an interesting power generator. 3-turn cooldown, huh? So it it generates 5 power every 3 turns, but you can't save any. I don't think I like that idea. I'm not bringing Monster. Archive International would be interesting. I don't know if I've played with her anytime recent, much at all. International Mercenary is, or Archive International Mercenary is kind of like a known combo, I think, for high alarm levels. So that would be an interesting thing to try. I don't remember if I've played with Mercenary before. Had it be my main breaker for a run. It might be interesting to try. So those are some things to consider. Let's hit randomize and look for other interesting ideas. Oh, we had Sharp in the last run. Well, we picked him up mid run. Draco is just he's very good early, but I don't really want to have another Draco run. Void. Okay. I don't think I've played with Void either. That would be interesting. Just no incognita but gain buster chips? No, this seems horrible, right? Because cameras? You can't really avoid being seen by cameras. It would certainly be interesting, but very bad. I don't really want to subject myself to that. Any other fun ideas? Power Drip Parasite, obviously. Dice. Dice was the one I was thinking of when I saw Void that might be interesting. Random program loadout each mission. Program count increases with mission difficulty. So You can't really, I believe, like server terminals don't do anything with this. Oh, I don't know. That's taking away an important part of the game, I feel like. Oh, yeah, Monster and Derek. Bring both versions along, huh? Archive Sharp, what is his deal? I know what it is in base, but with new items and augments, it's different apparently. He's better at dragging. What a weird second upgrade. His main things are armor piercing, because that's what it is in base game, right? At 3 and 6, you get armor piercing, and then it just adds a few little perks at 2, 4, and 5. Dermal armor. Oh, how weird. You can survive being shot by a small gun. I've played so many games with Archive Prism. It's strong if you have a lot of power, but I don't know if I want to just play that again. I don't know. Nobody really inspires me agent-wise. I think Archive International is a good one to try. And if I'm doing that, Mercenary should be fun. I'm not sure what to use as a power generator. Maybe Decker. I haven't played with Decker in a while. Just like base or on-file Decker. Yeah, he starts with his like weak cloak. Huh. I guess New Items and Augments is buffing the effect, but increasing the cooldown? Interesting. +2 power on uncovering? He has a weak augment in vanilla, but holy cow, that's stronger. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's just bring, like, the classic. Decker International, but we'll do Archive International. And I'll try Mercenary. It'll be an exciting change from... You know, Mercenary is kind of the opposite of Rapier in some ways, where you want the alarm level to go up. Let's just look through the starting program, see if there's any generators that look interesting to me. I mean, obviously Seed's always good, although I think it goes pretty badly with Mercenary Archive International. Dynamo Mercenary, that must be a classic, right? Burst is horrible. Emergency Reserve, I probably don't think is very good. Power Uplink's alright. Actually, probably not very good with a Mercenary International thing. Fission's probably okay. Gear Shift is maybe good. Power Bill is busted, I think. It's almost too cheaty to use. The credit cost is pretty insignificant, and the power generation is insane. Huh. Well, okay. I mean, sure. I'll try Dynamo Mercenary. Right. This must be a classic somehow. I'm there, Central. What do you need? Gosh, you need me to go hit an executive terminals? I never could have guessed this. Oh yeah, the Neptune music. I haven't heard this in a while. Alright, this is not any fancy new... Yeah. I only really want to hear her talking on the new missions. I'm trying to remember. I think I complained about the alarm graphic last time, and it seemed like it was really hard to fix. But I think Wazoo found a fix for it. Like, just... My complaint was that it was sort of hard to see, and I think he probably just improved the color scheme. Like, figured out how to actually do it. Maybe Heck helped. I don't remember. So I just had trouble when it would look like, you know, this graphic telling how many of these ticks were filled in. But I believe that's fixed now. Tactical view, please. Okay, that looks fine. She is hacking, right? Yeah, so we can't really go very far into the next room. It turns out it would have been better to have Internationale do all of this peeking and hanging out by the console, because she kind of wants to park here and hit this console next turn once the hostile AI is on. I thought about which one to use, and I chose Decker because it was moving past the console. I didn't really realize that 2 peaks would use up so much AP that he'd basically be stuck. So, I don't know. I guess what I'm going to decide is that the hostile AI on mission difficulty 1 is not really worth playing around. I'm going to skip the hash key on this one. 2 hash keys, actually, I guess. And park here. Might as well peek, of course. No chance anyone's getting to Decker, but just in case they did. Also, out of curiosity, if I used this, would it affect Internationale even though she's on the other side of the wall? Probably. And I think if I clicked this button, it wouldn't instantly use it, right? Because, yeah, you have the option to drop it, right? So yes, it does give me this overlay to show that it would reach her. Okay, interesting. Is this a new graphic for these? Oh, it's a new kind of laser grid as well. This must be a World Gen Extended thing. That's why it's a new graphic. Because it's not the same effect as any of the vanilla walls. My goodness. Will drain an agent's AP by half their max and attract a nearby guard. I wasn't paying attention during the enemy turn. I don't think I heard anyone move but this guy, so let's get going. I don't know. Nothing much in there. God, agents are so slow in the early game. Okay, well, I think I've identified what the hostile AI is up to. It's rebooting consoles. Picked that one, which is nice. I wasn't planning to use that anyway. I mean, I don't know how useful it is to be over here because I really don't want to go through this grid. But this is kind of the safe side of the room, so I'm just going to hang out here. I hope no one comes through forcing Internationale to ambush, but like if they do... Oh! I actually kind of do want to go through this wall. The one device I found is the power supply. Great. But anyway, like if someone does come through, hey, I have Mercenary and Dynamo, right? So, and Internationale. I don't mind the alarm level going up. And yeah, this is quite legible now. Oh, I guess I can... There, yes. Safeguard. So we knew that, but now we're allowed to interact with it. Someone way up there. This guy comes back. Okay. Oh, none of my agents have Anarchy this mission, huh? No stealing from guards. Gotta knock them all out, huh? If I want the money, which I do. Pretty sure I want to take this. Right? mean, I need to reevaluate this stuff because I haven't done a lot of playing with Mercenary. Maybe I'm supposed to just like get seen by cameras to generate more power? It's possible. Seems silly. I guess even if I capture this camera, it's not going to tell me whether there's anything on these tiles, so I need to peek anyway. Okay. Oh, what happens at... Okay, they're adding another guard at level 1. So that was one of the main things that the extended alarms setting does that I found difficult in extended alarms normal mode, is that step 1 is adding a new guard instead of that happening in step 3. So I thought maybe that might be a thing that changed when you switched to extended alarms easy, but apparently not. Okay. I mean, I would kind of like to get a higher alarm level, but I think that's sort of gonna happen on its own because I have to KO all the guards to get their money anyway. So I don't think I should be inviting it, right? Ah, found a system admin. I heard him apparently. What the heck is this room? What a weird little cranny, huh? Okay. Well, I mean, I really don't have anything better to do than knock this guy out, right? I have to do it anyway. To get his money. And I can now see that with this cover object here, the only way he can get to this camera is coming through here. So I want to ambush him. It would have been nice to see what this guy's doing, but I guess we know, right? He's coming back over here somewhere because that's where he was standing when we heard him, I think. Actually, maybe we heard the system admin. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm just going to come down here. So I pressed the wrong button there. I was like, why isn't she ambushing? It's because you were pressing the open door button, that's why. Oh, I really don't fancy knocking out all the guards, but I even more don't fancy not having all the money. Just the wind. Console database might be nice. Am I really... I mean, I don't know. Whether I'm knocking this guy out this turn or not, distracting him to there is still nice. I'm not sure whether I really want to go, you know, psychotic mode here and just knock out everybody all the time. I think I do. It will get me to alarm level 1 next turn to knock out both of these guys, and it gets my weapons off cooldown so that I can use them again as soon as possible, which I'll need to do to get all the money out of their pockets. So, you know, given that the alarm level is going up next turn, I might as well use a 2-cost mercenary. And I think we're set here. Or no, it won't go up quite. Yeah, it will, because it'll go up once for the new turn, right? Yeah, level 1. Good. Give me that cash. Pretty sure this guy is just turning around, right? But I guess I can afford to double check. He's not. He's going in there. Okay. want this guy finding the body, but also, like, he's going to wake up pretty soon anyway, right? We just have to live with the fact that that the guards are all going to be alerted pretty soon no matter what I do, because I'm punching them all. So I guess it's not quite no matter what I do. It is specifically as a result of my actions. I don't want to sprint and drag this guy in here where he'll see the system admin. I just sprinted before peeking as a general good hygiene sort of thing. I guess I'll keep him pinned. I could make a little bit more progress this turn. Is there a door up there? There's not. Okay, but I still want to check this area for safes. I could let him up because, you know, the system admin raising the alarm level is not so bad for me. Which is what he does when he gets to an exit. But I don't think power generation is going to be a huge issue for me, so I should be trying to keep the alarm level sort of low. With, you know, aside from what I'm doing that makes it very high. I already did a peek here, right? Yeah. So a camera can't see me when I walk to this square. But I will peek again here. Okay. This is why I want that feature that's like, show me what squares I would see if I peeked. So I know whether a peek is wasted. Like, would it let me see this? Would this corner square see me basically from here? Is what or from here? Well, okay, it would have. Okay, so it wasn't wasted. Pretty sure nobody ever goes through this door. We would have seen that happen by now. This guy, 1.5, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so he could get to one of these two squares, huh? So I guess the best I can do is stand here, peek. Oh yeah, Neptune, huh? And then come here to get back into cover for the turn. Well, we're going to need the sensor controller, I think. Actually, what does this thing do again? It like alerts a nearby guard or something? Sort of wish it would tell me. Or doesn't alert them. It like makes them investigate or something? I don't remember. I know I had a mid-1 mission in Neptune where I ended up having to step on these and it was unpleasant, but I don't remember the details. So probably I don't want to let it happen. What happens at level 2? Firewalls go up. Okay. Well, I mean, I want this safe before the firewalls go up, right? So let's do that. Decker maybe could have sprinted now that I think of it. He went in there, and then it looks like he went to this tile, so, or, well, that doesn't make sense. It must have been here. So I don't think he's going to notice this guy until this guy gets up, which is nice. Right, I want to check this area for safes, but I don't want this guy bothering me. I guess I also don't want him finding the system admin. Maybe I have to take things a little slow in here. Oh, there's another guard there. Ooh. That's tricky. Nothing in this room, I presume. Yeah. Oh, I left this door open. Oh man, where's this guy going? Okay. Well. The funny thing is, he's not actually going to notice International even if he didn't see this down system admin. Because she's in his blind spot when he turns from here to here, and then again in his blind spot when he turns from here to here. So he would walk right by her. But that won't happen because he's going to notice the system admin and check that out instead. So alarm level city, here we come, I guess. Unless maybe Decker could make this guy come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could run here. Right? Get this guy's attention on this square. Because International's kind of in the soup. Like, three guards is sort of a lot to deal with. And it's going to make knocking this guy out to take his money difficult. Which is sort of what her job is. Yeah, alert him to here and then run in there. Should be okay. This guy will wake up and be alerted, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Okay, let's also grab the sensor controller so I can just head into the room. Or maybe I grab this console? I don't think so. Well, I guess we'll see. Let's do a peek for cameras before I decide. Nothing. All right, in we go. All right, that'll make International's life easier. And also avoid the system admin. But I don't know, I need to get the alarm level up so I can start hacking stuff again. Which I'm gonna do by knocking this guy out. Yeah, he's not very happy, of course. There could be a camera up there. There's not. Okay. Boy, this is a refreshing change of pace for me. Playing without anarchy and also with a desire for the alarm levels to go up. This guy... he won't ever notice this body, so I don't have to do anything to hide it. Oh, yeah, I should have turned that off. Shoot. Wasted some power there. I have plenty of hash keys. I just need to remember to interact with it. Oh, that says 8. I'm so unused to seeing an 8 here. I thought it had gone back to 0 for some crazy reason, so I went back to double check. 1, 2, 3.5, 4... 1, 2, 3. So if I sprint to one of these two tiles, he would notice, which I don't really want. I don't think. Knocking this guy out is sort of a waste because he doesn't have any loot. But you know what? I don't mind the alarm level up, and he's about to be alerted anyway. Like, don't be a big baby, right? Oh, how about this guy, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I stand here, this guy would hear me, which is bad. He shouldn't hear me on this square, though. You know, maybe sprinting is not so good in here. Okay, good. I get to see what this guy's up to. Oh, he's leaving! Fantastic. Just in case of a camera here. Okay, there's one there. Oh, there's a door up this way, huh? Well, we obviously can't hack this at the moment, but we're getting a new alarm level next turn, which means we'll be at, what, 6 power and Mercenary will be free? Gaining 2 from Dynamo and 2 from International. So this might just be where I chill out, huh? I could go back and pin this guy. I'm not really sure. I don't think pinning him is that important. Not as much as preserving my AP. You don't have very much early on. Can there be another guard through here? I want to say the answer is no. But let's confirm that. So, what guards have we found? The system admin, this guy, that's 3, this is 4. This is the new guy, that's 5. I always forget whether security level 1 has a 5th starting guard or not on Expert Plus. I'm just going to assume the answer is no. And if there is one, like, what's the odds? What are the odds he's up here, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm at 8? I thought I would be at 6. Oh, right. International is 2 times the alarm level. Unbelievable. So, I sort of want to check out this shop, but not really. Because early on, I just want to get anarchy and speed on my agents. I can't afford frivolous purchases at a nano fabricator. I have this suspicion that this would... There's no reason to suspect this that I can think of. I just sort of want this to be the objective room. It isn't. See? There was no reason for my suspicion. Oh, I didn't even shut the door. Whoops. Not for a good tactical reason. Yes, no loot. That's as expected. I kind of want to just distract this guy in here so he doesn't follow me to the rest of the facility. He'll notice the body, which... Excuse me. Which I think increases the alarm level, even though he's already alerted. So that would be kind of bad. The really cool thing to do might be to like sprint here, unsprint, move the body to here so he doesn't see it. Or, well, yeah. They don't see guards around corners the way they see agents, right? This guy's kind of crumpled up into a ball. So if there were an agent here and he peeked here, he would notice the agent and then spend another turn checking this out. So it would be kind of nice to have him disabled for several turns, just checking out a guard body. You know, I don't really think I care about the alarm level. Guard patrol's going up again. Yeah, that's program's extended for you. So I think just like putting, I don't care about alarm level, and putting guards down here seems great because I'm not using that space right now. Wow. There could have been a camera there that I didn't know about. How did I miss that? Luckily there wasn't. I just want to check that there's no safes in this area. It seems unlikely. Actually, is it impossible? 1, 2, 3. No, there's 2 safes left. Either of these 2 spaces are equally close to here, right? No, this one's closer. It's 1.5 squares to here instead of, I mean, technically root 2, but console database would be slightly useful, but I'm not dying to have it. You still can't ambush yet, right? Okay. Oh, I should have shut the door, I guess. Or left it open just so he wouldn't, so he wouldn't break it, so I would have it available for later. Actually, I should stop sprinting because the World Gen Extended setting occasionally puts sound bugs inside of executive terminals. The objective rooms. What is this? I don't know, just, the exit. Okay. So this guy comes back into this general area, right? So I don't necessarily want to go too far into the room. Yeah, that's annoying. Well, no, it's not. I want to knock him out, right? These guys are too far away to be dragged into this room. God, it's such a waste of time to go check this when I'm, like, sure. There's not really going to be a safe down here, but, like, what if there were? 2, 3. So at least, I mean, I can afford to sprint. No one's going to hear me. Except the sysadmin, who doesn't matter. There's a whole door down here. Okay, stop sprinting then. This could be the objective room. Peek for cameras? No cameras. I found the objective room. Okay. There shouldn't be a camera there. Boy, making everyone change guard patrols is going to matter very little because no one's on their normal patrols for long with the punching crew. That's what these 2 are now. They're the punching crew. Playing like a beginner here, right? Knocking out all the guards, like every beginner always does, because that's the only thing the tutorial teaches. They're like, oh, by the way, you can also sneak past guards. This, I don't know. Because nobody has anarchy and I want the money. But it kind of reminds me of that, like, that meme that's like the Dunning-Kruger graph of, idiot plays this way, decent player plays a different way, expert plays like the same way the idiot does, but for different reasons. I'm still not a huge fan of knocking out guards in general, but on this run, with the loadout that I have, it's pretty sure it's the appropriate thing to do. At least for mission 1. Maybe I don't even buy the anarchy upgrades. Maybe I just keep punching people because of the Dynamo International thing. We'll see. Nothing I especially need to hack at the moment. Yeah. Nobody's ambushing. Okay. Oh, and the sysadmin should get out now, which means it should be alarm level 3 next turn. Oh. No, 1 more turn. Right. I'm used to thinking of alerting the sysadmin as increasing the alarm by 3. But that's... it's 1 when you knock him out and 2 when he exits. Sure. This guy, I mean, obviously I could just knock him out this turn. That might be a small problem. I could try to leave this guy for later since he's close to the exit. But with this guy, he's going to become alerted soon, right? So I think I'll try to take him out this turn, but it's not guaranteed to work. Because if this guy moves first, he'll alert this guard. He'll interrupt his movement and say, "Hey, guard, look out! There's spies." And this guy he'll change his turn to be looking around instead. I believe is how that works. I don't think there's a sound bug here based on what I've seen so far, but just in case, I'll not sprint here. Yeah, as expected, no guards. And as it turns out, no sound bug either. So International has a bit of waiting to do. I could hack this for 4 now. I'm going to gain, what, 8 power over next turn? I don't know. I'll just wait for this to tick back down to 0. Okay, I think I finally cleared up whatever was in my throat there. I guess Decker may as well ambush, not that it's going to matter. There's clearly nobody coming for him. You're ambushing, right? It looks that way, and also that's what I told you to do, but just double checking, yes. Okay, we did get this guy. May as well take this off him and just drop it. I don't know. Actually, like... Wait, what happened? Oh, I dropped her weapon instead. Maybe I should have left him with his key card. So that if, like, maybe he walked, like... It's nice on the one hand for it... No. Since I don't have Anarchy, it's not like it's easy to pick... Like, if you had Anarchy, you might prefer to leave a guard with the item so that they'll carry it somewhere else and you can pickpocket it from them later, right? Because here is not a useful place for a keycard to be on the floor. In case Decker ends up needing one, right? Okay, this guy's leaving, so... Wait, what? Oh, that's the camera's line of sight. This guy is staring at a wall. We can confirm this if I just show his, which is like there's none. Yeah, the camera sees this, he sees nothing. Good. If I sprint, it should draw the guy into this room. Is that good? Actually, would it? 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, I can actually sprint without drawing him in. Or, if I sprint to this square, it will draw him in. So it's sort of up to me. 1.5, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't really want him getting in here, do I? Well... I don't want him in the rest of the facility, right? He's going to become an alert maniac in a minute, right? So I guess let's try to pull him down here. Oh, right. I need to carry the site list. Oh, these damn small charge packs. Do I really want Decker to be encumbered all this time? Is that worth $100 to me? It's probably fine. Like, I could drop the small charge pack to avoid it, but... then the trick with encumbrance is to drop items so that you can at least start your turn by sprinting. It won't matter here because this guy is going to stop here or whatever, and I won't be able to get... won't be able to move at all next turn, but still nice to be able to start with a sprint. Maybe I want to use all that AP to words. What am I saying? To observe guards, for example. Shouldn't be relevant, but it's just a general good habit. I am a little concerned. Like, this should be... Yeah, this is when we get Owl, right? You know, maybe we should be making our way out of the facility instead of hitting these last two safes. Actually, sprinting is a good thing to distract, to adjust where this guard goes, maybe. I was planning to punch him and just, like, walk on out. But I guess I just have to get out of the way a little bit, right? If I just, like, hide here... Or with a sprint to adjust, I could hide here, yeah? Or, I mean, I could use his cloak, I guess, to save myself a turn? I think I'd rather use it to save my agent's life if things are going badly. Right now he seems to be doing fine. Alright, let's sprint. I don't think there are any guards left down here, right? That sentence was kind of funny, right? Left down here, right? Uses 3 location words and only one of them... I don't know. Left. Nope, I actually didn't mean it as a location, right? Down here, I mean, I kind of meant in the downward direction. Here, I was referring, I guess, to this, so I guess that's a location. Right, not actually used as a direction. Just kind of funny, that's all. Well, I guess I've decided to go look for the last couple safes. Should be interesting. We really should hack something this turn. I guess I'll take the console database. Oh, wow. Something up here, huh? There's no way there's a door there, is there? I don't know, we'll see. This guy actually might be coming this way now that I look at it. That would be bad. I don't think so, though. He's going, like, over there, right? Yeah, we observed him and saw that's his interest point. You could double check. Yes, that's him. Great. So, Decker... just wants to do this. I think he's going to have to end up leaving the charge pack behind. This part of the facility is such a wild card right now that I don't want him encumbered, I think. What? You shouldn't have moved like that. What are you doing, you cheater? Oh, he totally should have. That's my bad. Yeah, right. I don't know what I thought. I thought he was going to come here, 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 and then go directly south. But of course, he went here, south, southwest, which means his observation notices Decker. Yeah, that's my bad. All right. Well, that's fine. I think that cost me an alarm level. I don't think there are any guards up here. I'm just going to stand out in the open. Bold as brass, as they say. He's really not in such a big pickle that he needs to use his cloaking rig here. Yeah, nice. So the little thing about being tracked, it even highlights like if you go here, you will be shot, which is something that base game doesn't do, and it wasn't in UI tweaks last time I played, so that's nice. And here it's like, no, yeah, you won't be shot if you go there. So I appreciate that for sure. Yeah, I think I'm leaving the charge pack behind. But in trying to buy myself like 1 or 2 AP, I cost myself like 2 turns effectively. Because I'm spending another whole turn getting around this guy, and also the alarm level went up. I mean, I'm getting so much power next turn. 10, so I might as well hack this. I mean, I could knock this guy out, but I want the weapon for later. Now, this does strike me as cheating. What is he doing running around the corner? Oh, because he thinks there's an agent here and he's not allowed to walk diagonally into it? Maybe? I'm glad I checked, because usually guards cut corners like this around obstacles. And in some circumstances they don't. I don't totally understand when. I was considering ending my turn here, which I guess would be fine because Owl isn't on yet. His investigate will only cover these squares. Seems a little brave though when he's already in trouble, right? I think it's fine. Could have gone even further if I hadn't observed him. Well, I've certainly made this exciting for myself. There's the last save. Okay. I probably didn't even need to take that. Don't really need to mess with safeguard. There's no consoles left that I care about. That's the last save, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I've hit all the guards. I've hit all the safes. There's nothing left to be had on this level. I just have to get out of here. Well, aside from the small power pack. I could read out another 100 credits if I really, really wanted to. There's no point ambushing here, but I guess I might as well. Because there's no way anyone walks adjacent to her, basically. I can't think of any way that could be necessary, but just in case they do, I'd rather punch them than not, I suppose. Yeah, I won't be in his line of sight when he investigates. I guess I might as well peek. Yeah, no one there. Yeah, this is the camera I should have hacked, not that one. But obviously I'm swimming in power. It hardly matters. Oh, this one too. Okay, well, I'm spending 12 power on this, apparently. Because I'm bad. Or 10, I guess. Yeah, I ended up hacking a camera in a room that I'm not even going to be spotted by, and it's costing me 10 power. Sort of embarrassing. Alright, we've located most of the guards. What? How can you see that? Okay, I guess I don't understand how tall cover works, really. Like, huh. Because it's not even... I can't even see the square you're on. How could you notice me? Oh, I guess it's like... Right. Guard investigation is a little bit like peeking. So he sort of sees from this square a little bit in a way. Okay. Well, whatever. Decker might be making a run for it. One, two, three, four. So I think we draw him in here, I guess. Just to ensure he's not going somewhere else. But I think he's probably coming this way anyway. Not to a place that I like, though. So why don't you come here? Or here, which is also fine. And then I can use International's AP to observe everyone else to help Decker out. I mean, I guess I just walk right through here, yeah? He shouldn't see me on this square, I don't think. Obviously he'll notice, but he won't. He won't like Overwatch. I could knock this guy out. I've already taken his money, though. And I want to have my weapon on standby for surprise guards. Yep. Perfect timing. Okay, gonna have to take this at some point. Actually, am I? Could just walk by it, I suppose. But I have tons of power, so I probably will take it. These guys are staring right at the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. So... One, two, 1, 2, 3. So they would hear me. This guy would hear me as I ran through this room. How far could I get if I just sprinted? Not far enough, really. Because of this guy. But I think I do want to distract you into this room. Because then this will be good cover for me, guaranteed, right? Not much point, really, in shutting the door, since we know this guy's just going to charge through it and leave it open. Actually, he might go this way. He will, right? Let's grab this camera now, I guess, because it might be even better to hang out, like, here. We know this guy's going there, so he won't be a concern. This guy can't make it into this room, so he's not a concern. I think I like being here, in fact. And International can get this guy to go. I don't know 100% how Owl's like increased vision range works. Oh, it's just increased range. I see. So this is the first thing I've noticed that's different from normal extended alarms. Guards only see further. They don't have a wider vision cone. Okay. So I know then that he definitely will not notice me here, so I could just relax. I mean, I don't know. I might as well get him to go here instead of here, because that gets him further away from tracking me down. I'm not concerned about like how close he is to noticing the square I'm currently on, but just about like if I leave him here, he'll be further away from chasing me, right? Next turn. And it turns out we get to go shopping anyway. He did go that way. Okay. Now that I think about it, distracting him to here this turn didn't really matter, because my plan presumably is to sprint to here to make sure he doesn't follow me any further than that. So, okay, that little maneuver last turn didn't matter at all. I believe Decker can sprint, right? That should be safe enough. I maybe, in fact, should have left International sprinting, let the agents get spotted, and then use Derek's cloak to... Not Derek, Decker. I had Derek last mission, so give me a... Last game, I mean, give me a break. Use Decker's cloak to cloak them both and then just run for it. That would have been kind of cute. But it doesn't seem necessary. I'll just hide here. Nice and cozy. No one will hear you sprint, so let's get these guys observed. Fine. Completely irrelevant. Maybe I could have afforded the... Oh, manual override's so good. Except I have unlimited hacking power, so why would I take it, right? Don't need a new weapon. Although, Volt Disruptors, when you have unlimited power, kind of good. Camera Canister is fun. It's obviously a bad purchase here, but it is fun. Whoops. Someone did hear you sprint. I did not plan that. Alright, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5, 7. Oh no! Having dragged him to here last turn means I don't get to knock him out this turn. What a disaster. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, punished for trying to be clever. And at alarm level 5, they're gonna locate Decker, huh? Well, they're already heading in his general direction. I could have just had Decker move before International and it would have been fine. But I figured International's actions were, like, I didn't need any new information to know what to do with International, which is true. But I did need to order things differently anyway, so that Decker wouldn't, his distraction wouldn't be an issue. Alright, nothing else to hack. I don't know. I guess I'll turn this on. just for fun. See if it does anything to this guy. I think all it'll do is tell me, like, you know, tells me this guy's here. But maybe it saps his AP somehow. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah. So, alright, you guys can both ambush and... Actually, which one of them do I want to knock out somebody? Because one of them is going to have their weapon on cooldown, and the guard will either be knocked out here or here. I don't think it matters where the guard is. Does it matter whose weapon is on cooldown? I think I'd rather have Decker's on cooldown. Because he's already effectively escaped, and he also has the cloak. Ooh, nice throw. Oh, the Neptune music is still new to me. I haven't heard Alarm Level 5 Neptune very often. I did hear it that one time, that mid-1 mission I mentioned. But it's, you know, all the Neptune music still, I mean, I don't know. I love the game's music anyway, even the music I've heard a million times. But this is new music, so that's kind of cool. Or less familiar music, let's say. Okay, no doors back there, right? There really can't be, but... Okay, just in case. And we're out. I mean, okay, International has to go. So, certainly a nice change of pace, this loadout and first mission. Sorry I missed the small chargeback, guys. A lot of work to extract all the money I could from this mission. Minus the 100 credits I missed. Very sad. Why isn't Monster... Why can't I go... Oh, I have to go to the main... Okay. Now I can talk to Monster? Is that how this works? Yes. Okay. I need selling a Buster chip. No thanks. Alright, we're a million miles away from everything, huh? Interesting. Well, that's for tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.